All right, everybody. How's everybody doing this morning? I'm just slightly exhausted. Been up since about 3:30 this morning. Woke up to a very unique text message that caused me to immediately get up and start looking into what was sent to me. Turns out that about 3 a.m. this morning, the whole world went to hell, all from an update. Well, I don't think it was 3 a.m. I think it was sooner than that because the guy that contacted me was probably asleep when it actually happened. And when he woke up, he seen it. All right. But let's get started. All I'm going to do today is just this one video. I am so tired, it's not even funny. Sorry about all my coughing and stuff. That's what 4 hours of sleep would do to you. If it's even 4, it may be 3. I was up kind of late last night watching anime, which was good. If Sticky happens to check back to these messages, your recommendation was fire. Part 1 was very unique. I didn't expect it to just be army fighting mechs. But I am looking for more recommendations for more anime from all sources. As long as it's not super sad. I already have emotional problems. I'm essentially a girl. Shoot. Well, that was a mess up. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. How's everybody's weekend going so far? There's my phone. Just got started and it's already going off. I will be streaming tomorrow's yard sale for anybody that is interested. I will be streaming it from the time I get set up until essentially 3 or 4 o'clock, whichever one comes first. I'm getting vibrations all over on my phone. I can hear it vibrating over there on the computer. Let's hope I can learn this today. My brain's feeling kind of fried. No kinda to it. I didn't get but like 2 sleep cycles last night. Meow 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 meow. Alright, let's get started. Before we get started, let's go right here. Let's sound. Blanc. All right, and I turn my active status on. Or sorry, off. All right, let's get started.
Anti-malware defenses are a core part of any company's security model in this day and age. So it's important as an IT support specialist to know what's out there. Today, the internet is full of bots, viruses, worms, and other automated attacks. Lots of unprotected systems.
Let's write it down. I'm sure there's a reason why they did that. It's probably going to be on the test. Lots of unprotected systems. Lots of unprotected. In a matter of minutes. GUARDX. Protections in place. Is there something else? And they need to have critical system updates. How many minutes though? How many minutes does it take somebody?
Would be compromised in a matter of minutes if directly connected to the internet without any safeguards or protections in place. And they need to have critical system updates. While modern operating
Okay. I just don't feel like doing this today. That's what it boils down to. I'm so tired. I'm such a baby. Reduce this threat vector. there's still a huge amount of attack traffic on the internet. There's still a huge
systems.
Oh, I forgot to post. Dang it. 1 second. I gotta post all this. Wrong button, dummy. That wasn't what I wanted. Nope. Try that again. Discard photo. Alright. Alright, that's all done. Now I can get back to gaming, guys. Sorry about that. I forget quite frequently. I keep forgetting, like, you gotta tell people you're gonna go live. I figured most people just have alerts. I have alerts.
Have reduced this threat vector by having basic firewalls enabled by default, there's still a huge amount of attack traffic on the internet. Anti-malware measures
Oh, that is a blue. Anti-malware. Anti-malware. This type of attack.
play a super important role in keeping this type of attack off your systems and helping to protect your users. Anti
Antivirus software has been around for a really long time. Software has been around for a really long time.
virus software has been around for a really long time, but some
Question: the value it can provide to a company. The value it can provide to a company. I don't know how to spell that. Since more. Don't know how to spell that. Since more. So sophisticated, arcaded malware and attacks have been spun up. Malware and attacks have been spun up in recent years.
I'm so tired I can't even put my pens in my clipboard.
Some security experts question the value it can provide to a company, especially since more sophisticated malware and attacks have been spun up in recent years. Antivirus software
This means that it has a database of signatures that identify known malware like a unique file hash of a malicious binary or files associated with an infection. Or it could be the network traffic characteristic that, okay, I see how that's going to go. Antivirus software is signature based.
is signature based. This means
This means that it has a database that it has database of signatures that identify known malware. Signators that identify. Hey, I got it right. Known malware, like the unique file hash, like unique file hash of a malicious binary. Malicious binary. I'm pronouncing it binary. It's binary. That'd be a lot easier to remember to spell. File associated with the infection. File ASSOC. Associated with an infection. This means that has a database of signatures, identify known malware, unique file hash. Is it of a malicious binary or the file associated with an infection?
means that it has a database of signatures that identify known malware, like the unique file hash of a malicious binary, or the file associated with an infection. Or
It could be the network traffic, or it could be the network traffic heuristic that malware uses to communicate. With a command and control server. Yeah.
it could be the network traffic characteristics that malware uses to communicate with a command and control server. Antivirus
We'll monitor and analyze. Oh, I did that wrong. Like new files being created. Or being modified on the system. System, comma, in order to watch for any watch behavior. To watch for any behavior that matches a known malware. That matches a malware signature.
software will monitor and analyze things like new files being created or being modified on the system in order to watch for any behavior that matches a known malware signature. If it detects
Detects activity that matches the signature. Oh, there's two T's there. Attempt to block the malware from harming the system.
This is probably just a hair early, guys, but I gotta go pee. I kept looking at the clock. I was trying to get as close to 2 as I can, but I gotta pee. I'll be right back. Oh.
activity that matches the signature, depending on the signature type, It will attempt to block the malware from harming the system. But some signatures might
Some signatures might only be able to detect might only be able to detect the malware after the infection. So malware after the infection has occurred.
only be able to detect the malware after the infection has occurred. In that case,
Okay. Quarantine the infected files. That's not possible. It'll just log and alert the detection event. Log and alert the detection event at a high level.
it may attempt to quarantine the infected files. If that's not possible, it'll just log and alert the detection event. At a high level, this is how all antivirus
Oh, let's do this.
antivirus products work. There are two issues with
Antivirus software.
antivirus software, though. The first
Is that they depend on anti? Okay. They depend. See, on antivirus signatures. Signatures distributed by the antivirus software vendor. Distributed by the antivirus software vendors. Antivirus software
is that they depend on antivirus signatures distributed by the antivirus software vendor. The second Second is that they depend on the antivirus vendor discovering new malware and writing new signatures for newly discovered threats. Until the
Does it decimate?
vendor is able to write new signatures and publish and disseminate them, your antivirus
Publish and disseminate them. Can't protect you from these
Emerging threats, boo. I hope he says that.
can't protect
You.
from emerging threats.
software can't protect you from these emerging threats. Boo.
I thought it was part of the rhyme. Oh, somebody wrote me. I would say give me a second, but nobody's in here. Oh, Skiz is in here. Skiz, I won't be able to pick my phone up a whole lot right now. Let me knock out this video and get to gaming. I've already done 2.5 minutes in roughly an hour, so I should hopefully be done in the next hour or so. Alright. Oh.
Boo. Antivirus.
Which is designed to protect systems, actually represents an additional attack surface that attackers
That's important.
virus.
Huh?
You from these emerging threats. Boo. Antivirus, which is designed
Comma. Which is designed to protect systems. Actually additional attack surface. Additional attack surface that attackers can exploit.
That's funny that they're talking about antivirus stuff today. When I got woke up at 3 o'clock this morning to an antivirus that the whole world uses, taking the whole world down. They're going to have to be working on that for the next few weeks just to get it back up and running. It's awful convenient that they're talking about it. It also represents an attack surface. This was from a failed update, though.
Designed to protect systems actually represents an additional attack surface that attackers can exploit. You might be thinking, wait, our own antivirus tools can be another threat to our system? What's the deal with that? Well, this is because of
This is because of the very nature of one antivirus engine. Huh?
the very nature of what an antivirus engine must do.
Of what? Antivirus engine must do. Hold on. So the whole purpose of an antivirus engine is become an additional attack surface? Is that? Oh, to trick them into attacking and then trapping that IP, right?
It takes our
As input and performs as input and performs various operations on them. Operations on them. Yeah.
arbitrary and potentially malicious binaries as input and performs various operations on them. Because of this,
lot of complex code. There are a lot of complex code where very serious bugs could exist. Where very serious bugs could exist, not can exist.
There are a lot of complex code where very serious bugs could exist. Exactly this kind of vulnerability
The sofas found in the sofas antivirus engine back in 2012. Antivirus engine. Excuse me, viewer. Back in 2012. A lot of complex code. Very serious bugs could exist. What's a sofa's antivirus?
was found in the Sophos antivirus engine
Sophos?
back in 2012. So it sounds like antivirus software isn't ideal and has some pretty large drawbacks. Then why are we still recommending it as a core piece of security design? The short answer is this.
Two. Against the most common attacks. Against the most common attacks out there on the internet. Out there on the oops. Yeah.
It protects against the most common attacks out there on the internet. The really obvious
Really obvious stuff that still poses stuff that still poses a threat to your system still needs to be threat to your system still needs to be defended against. Defended. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna go with 3. With 5 lines, I should be able to do it.
stuff that still poses a threat to your systems still needs to be defended against. Antivirus is
Yeah, that goes there. I'm gonna write it. Antivirus is an easy solution to provide. Is an easy solution. Heck yeah. To provide that protection. No matter how much user education, no matter how much user education you instill in your employees, you instill in your employees, there will still be some folks. There will still be some folk who will click on an email, that has an infected attachment, that has an infected attachment. Speaking of, I was discussing with one of my regulars in my channel yesterday, after I got off stream. He was just walking me through gray logs and remote syslogs. He was just walking me through some stuff I didn't understand. And he was discussing with me these people that you can pay like $7,000 to and schedule an appointment for them to come and give your place like a security checkup. It's called something, point or end point or something like end point. That's what it's called. and you pay them, and they try to see how far they can get into your company before they're stopped and turned around. And he told me he paid the guy $7,000 for them to do one with him. And they started by giving a anonymous phone call to just ask some random information, which his whole team failed. And I'll tell you how they failed it, which really makes me curious how I would have passed it, because I'd have screwed it up too. They called and asked some just rando questions along the lines of like, "Hi, I'm new to the area. I was just curious if there's any good places to eat around this location after I'm done, coming here. I'd like to grab a bite to eat. What do you recommend?" And once you've recommended something, they'll go to that spot and wait for you to show up. They'll watch it, go to it, and wait for you with like a pineapple or something. And as soon as you hop onto the Wi-Fi there to use your phone for whatever purposes, they've grabbed you, and now they have access to something as simple as just answering where to eat, dude. And as soon as he told me that that was one of the questions that was asked to him, now hold on, before I finish that up, that was one of the questions that was asked to one of his team members, and the person that actually did the endpoint test made it all the way to their server room before they got stopped and turned around. But if somebody would have asked me that question, I'd have thought nothing about it, and I'd have just answered it. I like food. I like to tell people where good places to eat are. And I'd have told them probably from my old job, the place right up the road, that I like to frequent because it's close and I like to eat there. And they could have used a pineapple on me. And I'm a paranoid person, and they would have caught me. It really made me like second guess answering questions, how they could be twisted into something that could just breach all of your protections. They didn't go over how in depth that social engineering was in here. I wish they would have. That was wild. And this is somebody who does tech for a living, said he hired these people and they failed.
Is an easy solution to provide that protection. It doesn't matter how much user education you instill in your employees. There will still be some folks who will click on an email that has an infected attachment. A good way to think about
So it's a catch-all. I don't think I'll ever be able to look at somebody asking me a simple question the same ever again. That changed my whole perspective on just answering questions that I didn't think would be a problem. It also puts me into perspective when I get hired on into a tech company. If they don't have routine training, I probably don't belong there. My ADHD brain will cause me to forget things. If I don't have to repeat them frequently, I will forget them. And without that retraining, I don't think I would want to work for that company. I could cost somebody millions of dollars or their entire life savings. Say I'm working for a financial tech company. Or let's just say I'm working with finances and tech. I could cost somebody their life savings. The rest of their life could be crap from a simple mistake that I didn't even understand I was making at the time. Somebody's hard-earned money just gone. For the attack noise on the internet today.
about antivirus in today's very noisy external threat environment is like a filter for the attack noise on the internet today. It lets you
Targeted or specific threats. Target.
remove the background noise and focus on the more important targeted or specific threats. Remember,
Involves multiple layers of protection. It's just one piece of our anti-malware defense. Antivirus software is just one PIECE of our anti-malware defenses. Defenses.
our defense in depth concept involves multiple layers of protection. Antivirus software is just one piece of our anti malware defenses. If antivirus
winding down, guys. I'm losing my energy already. I think it's just because I'm sitting. I have no problem going without sleep long distances. I used to freaking do math. It's because I'm sitting still.
Can't protect us from the threats we don't know about. How do we protect against the unknown threats out there? Well, antivirus operates on a
Against a list of known bad things. And blocking what gets matched. Gets I need to start clicking those things. Six, 6, 3, 6, 3, 4. Heck yeah, I earned 13 cents. Cool. That's neat.
blacklist model, checking against a list of known bad things and blocking what gets matched. There's a class of anti-malware software.
Wrong pin. Maybe I should do it like this. definition.
software that does the opposite. Binary white
Software operates off a whitelist.
listing software operates off a whitelist. It's a list
It's a list of known good. It's a list of known good and trusted software and only things. And trusted software and only things that are on the list are permitted to run. That are on list are permitted to run. Everything else is blocked. Else is blocked. It would help if my K connected.
list
Crap.
of known good and trusted software, and only things that are on the list are permitted to run. Everything else is blocked. You can think of this as
That's kind of short. I can put that there.
as applying the implicit deny ACL rule to software execution. By default, everything is blocked. Only things explicitly allowed to execute are able to. I should call out
That this typically only applies. Arbitrary files like honor, bit, rary files like PDF documents or text files. PDF documents or text files.
that this typically only applies to executable binaries, not arbitrary files like PDF documents or text files. This would naturally
Against any unknown threats, but at the cost of convenience. Threats, but at cost of convenience. Convenience. install new software on your machine. Now imagine if you had to get approval before you can download and install any new software. Okay.
Actually defend against any unknown threats, but at the cost of convenience. Think about how frequently you download and install new software on your machine. Now, imagine if you had to get approval before you could download and install any new software. That would be really annoying, don't you think? Now, imagine that every system update had to be whitelisted before it could be applied. Obviously,
Alright guys, it's a few minutes early, but I went and peed early just a minute ago and I might have to do it again. While I'm up, I'm going to grab my food. It's going to be my 3 o'clock feeding. Looks like I moved pretty quickly. I'm only an hour and a half in. I've almost knocked out five and a half minutes of video. That's pretty impressive, especially considering I'm tired as a mofo. I'll be right back in just a moment. Give me like 2 minutes.
back, guys. I can still feel the fat kid in me because every time I see food, I know I'm gonna be feeling good. It makes me dance on the inside. This isn't even like food most people would be happy to eat. It's just chicken, rice, and veggies. Oh, with some farm fresh eggs. Funny enough, we got a guy that's got my name, my first name at any rate. He's got a bunch of chickens and he sells eggs, but I guess his chickens are producing so much that he can't sell them fast enough, so that they don't go to waste. He's just giving them to me. I ain't bought a. I can't remember the last time I bought an egg. I was buying them for a long time, and then one day he just didn't take the money, and he just ain't been taking it for a while. I'd say upwards of about 4 months. I go through roughly about anywhere between 18 to 24 eggs in a week. Just depends on how hungry I am and how frequently I remember it's time to eat an egg. Did you get to see all the stuff that's happening with the crowd strike today, Skiz? I got you pulled up so we can actually communicate. I'm assuming you don't have a keyboard for your TV. That was wild, wasn't it? I got woke up at 3 a.m. to Stiggy telling me the world's on fire. What? Did it affect you any, or did it affect your father any? The outage, did it affect you guys any? That's what I meant by it. As soon as it happened in my area, I called my buddy with local police in my area. I was like, "Hey man, is everything good with us here? Like, do we have emergency services and stuff?" He's like, "Oh yeah, no, we're fine." But I guess the rest of the world's not like that. Oh good. I'm glad everything's good. Yeah, I immediately got a hold of him. He was so confused. He had no idea what was going on. What do you mean, dude? There was a big mess up today. Some interns pushed some code and really screwed some stuff up. Do we have emergency services? You'll have to forgive me today, Skiz. I'm running on about 4 hours sleep, so I'm dragging a little bit. Normally I have a lot more energy than this. When I get done today, I'll be playing some games. Thinking about playing some more of this. I have a lot of fun when I play that. Major announcement. Yesterday. What happened? Splitgate 2? Watch list? What? That's what's up. It happened just yesterday. There's a new Splitgate coming. Same. Look familiar? I'm actually playing right now. I'm doing R4 in the background. Or R5, I meant. I have a surprisingly low amount of grinds for rage runes. Like, I got three. I got three grinds. And they're all flat. I gotta get some more rage grinds. And it's not wanting to give me any today, dude. Like, none. I'm getting VO. Maybe just a little bit familiar. Nah. You know, I ain't been to the store in a while. Let's see what free stuff they got going on. Do you have any recommendations for a free game that would be fun to play? Free games. I is slightly broke. And the girlfriend's birthday's coming up in 1 month, 10 days. And I have to get her something. Because she got me something. Fair enough. Um, huh? That worked. It's not January, it's July, but whatever. Well, that looks pretty neat. Powered by Unreal Engine 5. Next in queue. Stop playing. I don't want to get hit with another. Why did it go to Destiny 2? Oh, Fortnite. I have played Fortnite. I played it one time. One time in my entire life. I bought Fortnite. I bought an extra controller. I bought a huge TV. I bought Fortnite, the original one with like some stuff with it. It cost like $80. And just for me to get it home, play 2 rounds with my brother, and then immediately send it back. Fortnite is horrible for people like me. You want me to build stuff and shoot people and jump in the sky, and I'm already paying attention to everything. You want me to pay attention to more everythings? it was it was so rough, man. My brother was just laughing at me. The computer I'm on currently was his before he died. And he used to tell me all the time, should have got you a PC Master Race. Because I was having problems like getting my fingers to cooperate with the buttons on the Xbox controller. PC Master Race. Well, now I got your PC. Banana? Oh, that reminds me. Do they have squirrel? Oh, what is it? Yeah, squirrel with a gun? Where's my search? Oh, right here. No, that's not how you spell that. There it is. Squirrel with a gun. Yeah. Check this out. This is wild. Uh-oh. They've added to it since I've last seen it. For the same reason everybody else wants and needs it. It's a squirrel with a gun, bro. That's wild. Add to wish list. It was kind of like Goat Simulator, but with a gun. It was kind of cool. All right, let's get these eggs cracking. All right. It's time to have my huevos. How's everything going with your practicing for Monty Crew? Montley Crew. How is that going? Sorry, I've got a really bad memory. It took me a minute to remember that name. That's good. You getting your dances down and stuff like that? Brawlhalla? That's good. What's that? Oh, I'm not trying to do another open world. I've already got too many of those. Uh-oh. Where was I? There I am. Ooh, what was that? That looked pretty. Super Mech Champion. Mixed reviews. I don't know. It kind of looks fun. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? It's a free game. I can't do it for a while, though, because I have sunburn and sun blisters everywhere. Oh, goodness. Man, spent too much time on the water on the vacay, huh? You said you was at Granny's house? Aloe vera is a lifesaver. If you can get the aloe plant and just put the juice from the inside the leaves on it, it'll increase your healing to like half the time. Camping, even better. You're right on the water. Well, at least most campsites are. Oh no. Oh. Fair enough. I remember what it's like to be a child and not want to get out of the water. I can remember that. Fair enough. Fair enough. Heck, I'm an adult and sometimes I don't want to get out of the water. Like I'm a grown man and I don't want to get out of the water. I don't wanna. You can't make me. All right, that's enough playing around. Let's go back to my library. Did I get them going? Oh, crap. I didn't add that one. Whoops. Add to library. Did I not get the other one? What the hell? Why you keep doing that to me? Brawlhalla, not that one. That might be pretty good. Huh. Let's add that to my library too. Let's get that one I originally came here for. There it is. Let's get that in my library. Add to library. I get it. Thank you. Library. What up, Minge? Glad to see you made it, brother. That's a good question. I just figured it out. Give me 1 second. I use Stream Elements. I did it through my Twitch. I connected Stream Elements, and then it's under Chat Bot and under Timers. And I got a few set up for it. But yeah, you should be able to figure it out. It's I found streaming elements inside Twitch's creator dashboard, and then I just added it to my Twitch. Glad to see you're making some moves on streaming, man. I'll be excited to come see you. I like the capitalization of the I don't wanna, you can't make me. Like Chris Evans. I don't wanna. Oh, you're not streaming? Oh, you was just curious. Yeah, it's through streaming elements. They've got an option on I think on Twitch that you can do stuff like that too. But I couldn't really figure it all out, so I just added all the extra stuff. Let me clean my teeth real quick from all this crap. We're not going to get back to that. We're going to finish this video. We got about 2 more minutes left on this video, Minge, and then I'm taking the rest of the day off. I got about 4 hours sleep because I woke up to the world burning down and wasn't able to go back to sleep. So TGIF, I'm going to play some games. Don't forget to bless your boss, everybody. All right, if you give me just 1 second, viewers, I'm going to get up and return my meal, and then I'll be right back. I might pee while I'm up, too. just in time to see a big old eggshell in my seat. All right, let's get back to it. Let's put this on the charge. I've added a few comments in. Oh, Skiz, have you requested to get into the guild yet? We just went through our last tournament siege. I've already told Hex about you. She said, "Oh, you're taking one under your wing." Now, fair warning, we push PvP. Well, about half the guild pushes PvP real hard. The other half is just kind of like chill. The actual owner of the guild, the original two owners, is Jack and Pegasus, and they're chill. Me and Shadow and Future. I feel like I'm missing. There was another one in there. It's not Hex. Hex is trying to get ready for PvP, but we're the heavy hitter, the pushers of the PvP side, and you'll see when you get in. You'll see that the majority of the ones I just named have got gold stars, and then the rest of the ones I just named have like 2 or 3 silver stars. I'm trying to get my second gold star right now. Let's see what you said. Oh, you just got to get to fighter 3? Yeah, if you just got to get to fighter 3, that shouldn't be too rough. Just keep pushing arena and you'll eventually smack it. Let me get some energy real quick. It's much easier to do this than spend my hard-earned crystals. Wait, if you're, try applying. Yeah, try it. See if it'll let you in. I'll notice if the registration dings. If it dings, I'll go ahead and accept you. Excuse me, guys. Give me just one more minute. I'm trying to get a new guild member in our guild. Let's see if she can do it. Oh, let's see who I got in here right now. According to this, nobody. Okay, okay. Well, as long as you're fighter 2, you should be able to. You shouldn't drop below fighter 1. I don't think they'll really attack at you, come at you like that if you're just fighter 1. Most people have already went way past that. And the fact you're a low level will probably also help you too. They'll keep pairing you with low levels. Alright, let's get back at this. Knock this out.
Not trusting everything wouldn't be very sustainable. It's for this reason that binary whitelisting software can trust software using a couple different mechanisms.
Oop, I missed a spot. Now let's use this. That's for this. Software can trust software. Using a couple different mechanisms.
The first
Is using the unique cryptographic is cryptographic hash binaries, which are used to identify unique binaries, which used to identify unique binaries. This is used to whitelist individual executables. First is using unique cryptographic hash of binaries, which are used to identify unique binaries. This is used.
is using the unique cryptographic hash of binaries, which are used to identify unique binaries. This is used to whitelist individual executables. The other
The other trust mechanism is a software signing certificate. Is a software signing certificate. Okay.
trust mechanism is a software signing certificate. Remember back
The trust mechanism, software signing or code signing software. Signing or code signing is the same idea but applied to software. Idea but applied. Software.
Back when we discussed public key cryptography and signatures using public and private key pairs, software signing or code signing is the same idea, but applied to software. A software vendor
Okay. Cryptographically sign binaries. They distribute using a private key. They distribute using a private key.
can cryptographically sign binaries they distribute using a private key. The
By checking the signature. Checking signature using the public key embedded. Public key. Is it M? Embedded. The certificate. And verifying the trust chain. The trust chain of the public key.
signature can be verified at execution time by checking the signature using the public key embedded in the certificate. and verifying the trust chain of the public key. If the hash matches
The, oh, and the public key is trusted. Then the software can be verified. Oh, I did that wrong. ED. Verified that it came from someone with the software vendor's code. Signing private key.
and the public key is trusted, then the software can be verified that it came from someone with the software vendor's code signing private key. Binary white
Binary whitelisting systems can be configured. Whitelisting systems can be configured to trust specific vendors. Code signing certificates.
whitelisting systems can be configured to trust specific vendors' code signing certificates. They permit all binary signed with that certificate to run. This is how
The light at the end of the tunnel, guys. One video has taken me 2.5 hours. A 7.5-minute video. This is helpful for automatically trusting content. System updates along with software. Software and common.
Helpful for automatically trusting content like system updates, along with software in common use that comes
Reputable, and trusted vendors. But can you guess the downside here?
from reputable and trusted vendors. But can you guess the downside here? Each new code
Stop it. My pen just died on me. Let's see if it's truly dead or if it just got a clog. Nope. That dude is dead. Whoops. Oh. Oh no. I'm out of black. That's actually not very good that I'm out of black. Oh. I was in the middle of writing with black. Thank you very much, sir. Does this pen work? Not very well. Yep, not very well. So we're switching to red. Yeah, let's go red. Drop it. Each new code signing represents increase an attack surface. And increase ACC. And attack surface.
Signing certificate that's trusted represents an increase in attack surface. An attacker
Attacker could the code signing certificate. The code signing certificate of a software vendor. Software vendor that your company trusts.
could compromise the code signing certificate of a software vendor that your company trusts and use
To sign malware, use that to sign malware that targets your company. That would bypass any binary whitelisting defenses in place. Any binary whitelisting defense in place.
that to sign malware that targets your company. That would bypass any binary whitelisting defenses in place. Not good. This exact scenario
Oops.
happened back in 2013 to Bit9, a binary white whitelisting software company. Hackers may
Found an unsecure virtual machine. This pen's trying to die on me too. I might have to get some new pens.
managed to breach their internal network and found an unsecured virtual machine. It had a
Had a copy of the code signing certificate's private key. The code signing certificate. Signing certificate. Private key. They stole the key and used it to sign malware that would have been trusted. Used it to sign malware that would have been trusted. By all Bit9 software installations by default. Installations by default. Well, that was a whole bunch of stuff. Looks like I get the luxury of getting myself a new pen over the course of this weekend. Oh crap, I forgot to mark that. Don't know it. Alright guys, that's going to be it for the learning stream. I'm going to hop off, use the restroom. Yeah, it feels like it's time. I'm going to hop off, use the restroom, and get myself situated, and then I'll be back on to stream some video games. Give me just a few moments, 20 minutes, and I'll be back to stream. Thank you everybody that dropped by today to catch my learning stream. Now that we're done with this, we're going to move on to the next thing. I'll be back in about 20.